We have to make sense of it. On this Monday, I want to make sense of the statement, when are you going to get over it? Something that someone very close to me, who was responsible for my safety, said to me in response to me bringing up the fact throughout my trauma healing that they weren't safe people or someone that did their job and made me safe. Their response was, when are you going to get over it? And it took me for a loop, because as a behavioralist and a rehabilitation specialist, an infant development specialist, I kind of understand that child development is something that rears a child in their adulthood. So it just didn't make sense to me when someone could say, when are you going to get over it? And it's just like, you're talking about the trauma that happened in my childhood? That trauma? See, people don't understand that trauma isn't a bad memory. Trauma isn't this incident in your head that you have to rearrange. No, sweetie, no. Trauma will rearrange the chemical makeup in your brain. The chemical reaction that your body has to trauma will change your whole personality. And if that is done in childhood, just like when a mother is pregnant and the things that she does to her body biochemically affects the child and will affect the child for the rest of their life, the biochemical experiences that a child receives during child development will also affect them for the rest of their life. So you cannot sit here and think because a bad incident happened that it's a bad memory and you need to get over it. No, sweetie, you changed the biochemistry of my body. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can you get over? Can you ask a car to get over an accident? The accident happened a year ago, car, get over it. No. In fact, regardless on how much you are able to restore that particular vehicle to a operating state, it will always have on its Carfax, if it's accurate, that it's been in a collision. Why? Because that matters on how it will function further and what type of attention the new owner needs to give it. So when we're talking about trauma and how it is affecting someone's body and thinking that it's a memory that they can just let go and pretend like nothing ever happened, I want to give space and room to say that that's just straight foolishness. Anyone asking you that, whether you're the one being asked that question or you're the one asking the question, it's really insensitive, because healing is not linear. Okay, first of all. Second of all, a person needs to address the trauma. A lot of times we go through trauma and we don't even know we're in trauma, like the things that happened to us in childhood until we become an adult. And it's when we start processing our memories as a child, as adult, that we start walking down that healing path. So I want to say, if a person is talking about their trauma, trust me, they are in a much better space than someone who doesn't talk about it at all. There's a difference between harping on it and talking from experience so that you can call others up and validate experience from others, rather than you're trying to use the trauma as a way of manipulation or a way of people feeling sorry for you. There's two ways to deal with it. A trained professional will really be able to decipher which is happening. Is it calling up and validating real experiences, or is this someone just harping? And the person that is asking that question is probably trying to run from accountability. Okay? They want to know when you're going to get over it, because they much rather move past their mistake. But you're not a mistake on a piece of paper that could be crumbled up and thrown in the trash. You can't use whiteout on you. There is no magic eraser. They're going to have to continue the script with this piece in it. And it won't be written out simply because it puts a different light on them in their inability to one, maybe have empathy and validate, and to two, see the healing that you've done thus far. Someone asking when are you going to get over it really negates any healing that you've done, any work towards progress of getting to a better space that you've done. Healing is not linear. You'll feel great today and horrible tomorrow off of the same memory. I just wanted to give room and space for others that might be experiencing that. And watch out, y'all super close to fools that want to know when you gonna get over something traumatic that they done done to you. Watch the people you keep in your circle. Watch their words. And believe them the first time when they show you who they are. Believe them the first time.